Hey, what's up, y'all, and happy Wednesday. Today's edition of Wednesday Waffle. I forgot my earrings, but anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing well. So I guess this week was an eventful week. I actually have notes because sometimes I forget what happens from week to week, and I'm like, what do I talk about? What life updates do I have? So let's get this done in 3 minutes, all right? So, as far as school, I start back on the 22nd. I'm only taking 2 classes, and practicum is coming up. I know last week I was telling y'all about how I was having some issues where I couldn't change the schedule, but I got all of that cleared up, and I decided that I'm just gonna do it at my job and make it work. Additionally, I did get offered a part-time job yesterday, and it was from one of my LinkedIn connections that I had for years, and I could have literally gotten a part-time job with her a long time ago if I really wanted to work it, but now I'm doing it because it is a necessity, just because I have to pay for my summer classes, right? Like, if I don't go to summer school this summer, which practicum is only offered, I would prolong my program by a year, which I don't want to do that. So all of that got worked out. I'm happy about it. Not happy about being away from home 7 days a week, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? And then also to that position, it's a union position, so I'm gonna look into their tuition reimbursement to see what I can get back, because the one at my job is whack. It's only like $2,000 lifetime reimbursement. Okay, my program costs way more. So, other than that, I guess with the kids, let me get into the kids. I know T-John, he's doing good. His bus was in a little accident yesterday. And I was just upset with the bus company because they was like, oh, it's a little scratch. But the school was like, no, the bus was T-boned. But all the kids, the drivers, matrons, everybody's okay. So I'm happy about that. He's all good. Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna have a 17-year-old this weekend. I cannot believe it. Johnny is gonna be 17 years old. So I'm happy for him because he joined the jazz band, which I wanted him to do, but he didn't want to do it last year because it interfered with football practice. So he's in a jazz band. He's also gonna start playing with a college band, which that's something I've been talking to him about. But I think, football was kind of clouding everything. So now that they just kind of do weight training and stuff like that, he's gonna do that. So I'm excited about that. And then I guess Yaren, my middle son, he's very to himself, but I think we had great bonding moment yesterday when we were discussing memes. Like, I'm in a group chat with my 3 boys, and he sent me, because he's into memes, so it just felt good to speak his language and kind of understand where he comes from. So now I have to try to find ways to build up from that. So that was exciting. Okay, I cannot believe that 3 minutes went by so fast. So this edition will be longer. So maybe they'll start being 6 minutes. I don't know. But as far as TV shows, I just finished watching Virgin River on Netflix, right? Seasons 1 through 6. I don't even know how I came across this show, but it was an amazing show. So I got sucked into it, and I finished it, and it was amazing. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen next. And they said a season 7 is coming out, so I'm definitely going to check that out. And speaking of TV shows, I need to watch All the Queen's Men. So I think they're on season 4. So I think an episode just came out last night. So I got to catch up on that. Additionally, I am now reading, or trying to get back into reading, right? Aside from all the things I read from school. So I am reading with Frances, right? Because she likes to read. That's all she does is read. And she likes psychological thrillers, which I think is very interesting because anything that supports my education and what I'm learning now. So y'all know I'm in the mental health counseling program. So at work, I kind of get to see the clients at play. Not play as in play, but I get to look at the diagnoses and things that I'm learning in the textbooks and kind of seeing it in person, right? Which is also too what I like about the second job that I'm going to be working. It's a different population from the population that I work with at my 9 to 5. So now being able to look at the diagnoses and kind of looking at how they behave and structuring my approaches with them accordingly. not really being their therapist, but really engaging in a different way using the skills that I am learning. So I think that anything that supports my education and what I'm learning is amazing. And the reason I'm happy I went back to school as an older adult, like I said, I hate the fact that I took so long off, but at the same time, like my mind is open and I'm interested, in taking in what I can outside that supports. So I'm reading a book called Saving Noah by Lucinda Berry. She has like a whole series, and this book is really, really good so far. I'm in chapter 3 now, so I'll let y'all know what I'm in next week. And then I am excited about Unrivaled. So Unrivaled is the new 3-on-3 basketball women's series. The tip-off, I believe, is on the 17th. So I do sports like in waves. So I got into the WNBA like last year just because of like Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, that whole saga that happened like when they won a championship. So that's like 2 years ago. And then last year, I happened to see like the finals for college, NCAA finals with South Carolina. And I'm just like, the game was so interesting. So I was just like, let me just watch this. So from there, like I followed some of the so basically I followed them from college to the WNBA draft to now watching the whole season. And the thing that I like about it is that they're so accessible. So I'm a people's person. I'm a personalities person. So even though the basketball is cool, I like personalities. So being able to see them on social media and now taking a liking to them and now watching them play, it's just like it feels like I'm watching a friend, right? So that's the kind of thing that I liked about like engaging in the WNBA, and now just seeing all the other wonderful players that I would have missed out on had it not been for that. So I'm excited about this Unrivaled season, and like the marketing and everything that they've been doing, the social media presence has led me to see personalities of other basketball players of the WNBA who may not have had this big presence before, where you could kind of see it in real time. And yeah, I'm just excited about the Unrivaled season and women's basketball or sports in general. So anyway, that's that. I am out of here. If you have any questions anytime, feel free to ask them, and I'll see y'all later.